Hi, this is Ryan Knox with the A&R GIS office. Um, this is the first screen video in a four-part series that's going to demonstrate a county forester workflow for taking a standard use value appraisal map into the field on a tablet or mobile device so that you can know your location within that property. Um, On my screen on the left, I have a standard UVA map, and on the right, I have an Excel workbook with one worksheet called Sheet 1, and I've pre-populated some coordinate points from that UVA map. The coordinate points are a requirement in Vermont's coordinate system. So you can see that I've entered that information here. I'll zoom in just to the bottom of the map just to kind of confirm one coordinate point. So you can see here my first point right here, name 1. You can see the northing entered here, which is 128,000, and then 460,000 is the easting. Okay, easting measurements go, from left to right on your standard map. That north is up. And just as a little side note, know that Vermont has kind of a central meridian of 500,000. So we're a little west of the central meridian. And then also, the northing coordinates start, I think technically in Massachusetts, and kind of work their way north. These are meters. Just as an idea here, if you want, you can add any number of fields going across. If you wanted to have more description rather than name, maybe the property name, it's really limitless. When we create a GIS layer with this information, it will take all the fields going across. In this case, I just have a name just to describe the point that I entered. I'm going to hit save. Next step is to open ArcMap. Sorry, I jumped ahead. But if you go to the Arc catalog and navigate to T ArcMap Tools, you're going to find a Miscellaneous Tools 10.3 toolbox. I'd like you to copy that and move it to your kind of ArcGIS home directory, someplace on your local machine, which you can see I've already pasted it here. The tool that we're going to use is called the UVA coordinate points. You can just double click on it. I want to point out there's a help function here that I've added some narrative that will give you some step-by-step information on how to execute this workflow. So you can show the help and hide the help. All right. So we want to generate a GIS layer with those coordinate points. So I'm going to navigate to my table that I just created. Here it is, sheet 1. Select it as an input. And I want to specify, what field has the Y field or the northing coordinate. Now I named it N, which makes it easy for identification here. Easting for E. Now this isn't something we need to hold on to, but we're going to use it for the geo reference. So you can name it something appropriate. Right now it's just going to the default geodatabase, which is in our ArcGIS directory, which is totally fine. I'm going to call it UVA test. Hit OK. Oh, I guess I already have something called test. Called test 2. Sorry for that. All right. So, when I was looking at the UVA map, I realized that we were in Rutland, and you can see that my coordinate points show up in Rutland, so that's good. Sometimes people confuse northing and easting. My recommendation is if it doesn't work one way, try it the other, and till you get the desired results you're looking for. And this is what I want right here. This is the end of the first video in the 4-part series. Check out number 2 for the next piece of the workflow. Thanks.